good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it may be for those who may be catching up with this VOD, because there's nobody here at the live stream right now. I'm just saying hi in the usual fashion. So, let's see here. I'm back on the move, groove, and schmooze. So, let's get to it. Be nice if my chat box thingy was working. That would be cool. There we go. Hi, hi Matt. Welcome. Had to stumble for a second there. welcome. What's cooking home, Skillet? The sorghum. No, canola. Nice to have you here as well, Portable. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Honour and a pleasure as always. You're both here on the damn second I started upstream. Holy heck. Your presented punctuality never ceases to amaze me. So, here we are back with the farm. And yes, last live stream I didn't quite finish up the harvest. I left precisely a plot. So, slightly less than the plot, didn't I? No, I left a plot. I just made it really as I really just made it as awkward as I possibly could, didn't I? Oh, a plot and a bit. Okay, wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I left it stupidly bad. We'll be with you presently. Oh boy, I like presents. Hold on. Oh, the tractor had an automatic worker. Hey, what's going on with my thing? It's not showing the help mode on. Go. I like that on. Quite honestly. Instead of office sleep. Hold on a second, where did I put the trailer? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, I now remember what's going on. Let's get to it. Yay. Even though, as you mentioned, presents, I've just been with my grandma. Or me and my sister and my nephews all went to go see my grandma. She has given me her Christmas present to me, and we've given her our Christmas present to her. She just messaged me saying, thank you for the lovely present, love you lots. Bless her. I know I'm a little bit on the skew width here, but oh well. Such is life, right? Yeah. This is good. So, did I buy that plot last time? I think I didn't buy the plot, did I? No. It's 77,000. Let's buy it. So now it feels like we're slightly further into working towards those cows. I mean, I'm no further in than what I was 30 seconds ago, but it feels better, you know? I still think we'll need one more harvesting season before we're in the full swing of livestock, however. I could be proven wrong though, on the same token. I mean, there's still this field and the other small field, so I can still get a few thousand in. Then I'll need to plough and seed the animal plot with just grass. If nothing more for aesthetic purposes, because as we discussed last stream, the plan won't be to buy that cow barn, at least not to start with. We'll get some free-range cows before we get our battery cows. I'll get one of them cow barns from that mod, like, on the next set of livestock stuff I do. I think it's the plan. For now, the original farms are doing just great. So, 21st of December. It's getting even freaking close to Christmas. I mean, not that Christmas bothers me these days, nor has it for many, many years, but I'm sure my boys will have a nice time, for instance. Right, and swing. Awesome stuff. Did I miss a bit? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Always with the cornering. I like the over-exaggerated turning on the wheel when I move ever so slightly to the left or right. It's like, quick, turn the wheel. How far? Yes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's a whole like 720 degrees just to move 3 centimeters to the right. Such is the way it thinks. Also, I missed a tiny little bit there, didn't I? Oh well, I can come back and get that, I suppose. Next time I'm round this corner. Can't be bothered to do it right now. For the moment, I'll just continue this. And yeah, don't worry about the money right now. I know I'm down to under 20k and then it's increasing, but the decrease is only because of the helper refueling. Because just to save time, I did put an auto worker on the small tractor, just to speed things up a bit in general. Didn't know they were promoted. They were lieutenant a couple of weeks ago. Hehehe. Yeah, these aren't going to be straight lines because of course I'm doing this cornering, hence the wobbliness. It's alright though. I'll still grab everything. And I do concede it's nice not to have to worry about turning around and doing a 71-point turn. Other than every now and then when I totally miss a corner. Of course, the solution to it is just to take a later turning circle like that. But this corner should be fine because I know I've got a tiny bit to go back through to get, so I can just disengage and grab that. while I'm there. So the cow pen I wanted to buy was 75 grand, right? In the region of. I might actually be able to afford the cow pen in between the harvesting seasons for all this canola, actually. Thinking about it. But we'll see. Close enough? It was not close enough? Actually, it was too far forward. It wasn't that it wasn't close enough, it was actually too far forward. Ah, skill issue my end. Nice. I see another little bit I missed because skill issue. Excellent. And this isn't where I normally start, but screw it. I'm still going around and doing it all, aren't I? So it doesn't really matter about the angle of approach. It's another one of those, doesn't matter what you do to left one as long as you get the pot of gold situations, I feel. Should have come from this corner because look at the little dirt bend here. Oh well. Nom. Get out of here. It's canola for you. Meanwhile, how's the worker getting on? They are approximately 25% of the way through ploughing the big field. Excellent. That's certainly a start. Again, they probably missed a row, a length. They always seem to. I still haven't quite worked out the reason for it. I think the solution's the most annoying one of having to do it manually. Oh well. What's the rest of this field going to do? I think I need to do more than one full harvesting for the rest of this field in particular. Just going to take a couple more. But of course, as I go closer in on the square, there's less crop to take. Well, that's an obvious and also over-explained at this point concept. Get out of here, damn birds. These are my seeds, not yours. Won't you seed how I planted them? Yeah, that's what I thought. Even though, of course, in real life you should always be nice to crows, they do remember you. You should just be nice to animals anyway. Rather than do a pizza. 300 quid wage payment. Oof. Do you know the wage? Oh well, I shouldn't be dissuaded. It's all this crop is going to way pay for the AI work, etc. I might end up doing the seeding myself. Let the AI workers do the ploughing and I'll go around with the seeder, follow them up. Mayhaps. For a chance. Although I say that I prefer doing the ploughing over the seeding is starting to grow on me. It's not actually that bad of a process, and it's slightly quicker. Because the tractor can move slightly faster with the seeder attached to the plough. So it's not all bad. Ah, I missed a bit off the previous corner off this side. So let's slice this off here. Whoop. Grab that. Excellent. Are we getting all this yet? Look how little there is left though. I do think doing it in like these circuits is a lot more satisfying than doing it in lengths now. I used to enjoy doing grass as this circle motion and then the regular fields in straight lines, but no, this is neato right here. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be swapping to the classical station soon enough. I'm just waiting for summer plays. I like that one, as I always say. %. So yeah, this field's going to have about another 40 to 50% attached to it, which is good. Let's cut off the end here and then drop this in. Grab the bits that I missed along the way. So I see another bit there. How did I not see this earlier? There we go. Dead Rails had their Christmas update. Yeah, you told me yesterday, Leo. Or is there a follow-up to the update, you mean? You told me about how Figure is kind of like being like Krampus. And you showed me a few of the stuff. Well, Leo, we'll be playing Roblox on either Monday or Wednesday, so either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll figure it out as we go. Oh, sorry, Doors. I thought you were, I was, yeah, Dead Rails has now had their Christmas update. Okay, so that's yet another game with a Christmas update we can check out on whenever the next Roblox stream is. Some point within this upcoming week. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise at first that you wrote Dead Rails rather than Door was sort of spaced out. But yeah, we can certainly check out the Dead Rails Xmas update. The class with Krampus now. Oh, that's cool. I shouldn't have also tacked in a Christmas special event mode of some sort. So that's something to see. Should be fun. The Krampus, I'm going to guess the Krampus boss is like a remodeled version of Tesla? It's a giant robot. Oh, okay. That's obscure. That's obscure to say the least. Tesla for a hand. Okay. That's going to be an interesting boss to rampage against then. That much is certain. Maybe we do Roblox tomorrow, and then I get a move on and start organising the Tabs campaign, and we do the Tabs campaign on Christmas Eve. I was going to say maybe we do the Tabs campaign on the Saturday Shenanigans, but maybe I skipped Saturday Shenanigans this upcoming weekend. Oh no, maybe we do a Roblox. I don't know. Either way, there's also be the Christmas Tabs campaign to do around the next week or so, or within the next week. I just need to put it together and put a story behind it. I've done nil for it. Yes, of course, for today, it's farm and chill and yap about whatever. And maybe eventually get them damn cows. I still don't think that's going to be in this harvesting season. I think it's going to be between this harvesting season and next. my current picture. Oh, you did not miss another little bit there. You did. Here we go. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I've got a cup of tea that's still relatively warm. Give me that. Lovely. It's just right. Again. Excellent. Again, back to the wacky wheel spin. Great stuff. This last little bit, maybe I do this as length instead of circuits. Nah. Going, I suppose. Also seems like I wasn't that far off with the amount of props that this field had remaining. Of course, when I eventually have the reserves to buy a fertilizer tank, the crop gain is going to go through the roof, but that's not yet. What? Come on, where's the good song? I don't even know if the radio I think the radio stations have got a predetermined order. I never actually pay attention. It might be under this song. But again, I don't know if it was actually like got a premeditated order. I feel like it would do. Oh nice, I can get this in the last two lengths here. Let's just do a psychotic million-point turn. And this should just nom 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 nom. Just 9%, nice. Yeah, I think I might have to chop a little bit off the... Oh, it all got nommed up. Good, I was going to say I might have to go back around to these tiny little bits, but no, that works. Right, field number 2 complete. Excellent. This is one nice advantage of having all the crops in the fields be the same, that I can just not worry about the trailer, because all the crops are going to be the same, so they can all go in the same spot. So don't worry about going and emptying it anywhere until I'm satisfied with it. There we go. How far is the... Oh, nice. Actually, can I get under the dispenser? Just eating all the clover seeds. How full is this? 50? Okay. Just under. Let's put this here. Almost exactly here. then let's do the final field. And then it will just be the ploughing and the seeding. Even though despite the fact it's only technically a third of the way progress, I always consider the harvesting to be half of it. Like ploughing is, harvesting is one half, and then fielding and ploughing and seeding is the other half, even though that makes no logical sense. Because they're jobs that still have to be individually done as individual processes. Oh well, such is life. The thing is, I have on the setting for periodic ploughing required, but that doesn't mean I have to do it every season. I'm going to see if on this field I can immediately seed after I've harvested with this. And then I might just get the AI to harvest, to auto plough field 18 as well after they've done 1 and 2. Or something. While I seed up 1 and 2. I don't need the AI to do the seeding to other plots, I'll be more available. Use my trapdoor. That's my fake. Hot spam wars. That is one chill thing about Farm Sim. I can take my priors off the eyes just a little bit here and there. Technically that's not true because that's where I start going all wobbly, but I won't tell anyone if you won't. Even when I do pay attention, I don't go straight anyway. So, who's really in the wrong? See, if I have one of the houses around here, I quite like this one that we're looking at. This light blue one. I think it had to be basically perfect. I like it. But aesthetically speaking, I do like the house at base. The house at base is quite nice. It was very stereotypical, like farmer style, but it's good. As always, the most outer perimeter is going to have the most amount of crop intake. Oh, really? You tiny little bugger. There we go. Sorted. Every problem has a solution. Or some such. Nice. So I had another session of Dead Island 2 earlier with my buddy. I'm really enjoying it. The plan will be, I'm currently sort of just backlogging all the footage that we're doing in our co-op campaign. Then once I've done that, I'll then work on various other bits and maybe do a stream of the game. But for the moment, I'm still just having a first-hand through. You know how it goes. But I will be making it edited down funny bits from when we're playing together, as I'm sure he will too. So it should be cool. Ain't no way is that a Lamborghini. Where? This right here is a Lamborghini. It's just a heavier one with some spinny teeth on the front. Awesome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. As is currently new tradition, welcome to Farm Sim on Sunday. So, you know what? I'm going to do something crazy. Instead of anti-clockwise, I'm going to go clockwise this time. You're AFKing right now in your private server on Forge. How are you getting on with Forge, Dawson? What level are you now? Where are you at with the game? You said the other day you haven't found any Demonite yet. Has that changed? Level 62? Ah! So you're not that far lower than me. I'm 80 something, I think. Or am I 70 something? I'm floating somewhere around the high 70s, low 80s, I think. Someone joined and got it first try. Oof. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I have been in a few servers here and there where the server's absolutely popped off. Like it's gone, someone's got Demonite, someone else has got Darkbright, someone else has got Demonite. The same person as the first time got Demonite. Like I've had a few servers where it's really been like insane luck recently. This game hates you. I mean, at the end of the day, it is literally all chance. What I would say, Dawson, is for now, forgo mining potions, but get a whole host of luck potions. And it doesn't matter whether you're using the magma pickaxe or the special one that everybody uses pickaxe, because there's literally 4% difference in luck there. But I'd definitely say put a luck potion on, and maybe put on the rune for luck, if possible, onto your pickaxe, if you have one. I did the other day forge this awesome, I now have a Darkbright dagger, which is super cool. You've got 30 eye, 20 mid, 35 uranium, like 5 or 6 light eye. Nice! I've been rather unlucky when it comes to light eye, but I also got unlucky because I lost a coin flip on all my eye ore stash, because I too had about 30, and I used about 25 of them to try and get a heavy helmet. That was a mistake. Because of course the heavy helmet is the ultimate coin flip. It literally, for the best odds, you literally sit between 51% and 49%. So you also got 50 top right and 30 rival. Like, yeah, you're holding on to some good resources there. Sounds good. How's your sustain around the elite units though, Dawson? Are you able to take them on okay, or are you still trying to craft good enough armour to keep you alive? Because I found that the problem was with the elite enemies at first wasn't the damage I was dealing, it was the damage I was taking. Mind you, I'm also Goblin class in the game, so I've got a lower base max health to begin with. But daggers are good for me. Hence, like I say, glass cannon style, no problem with the damage dealt, but not loads of damage from the damage received. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, Dawson, as well, to be fair. it's a nice time save to sell the ore rather than make weapons, because selling ore takes a lot less time than forging everything. You're the Dragon Ball class. Ooh, wow, that's cool. Personally, I have very little idea what most of the classes do, just because obviously I only know about the one that I have. I was an elf, which was something to do with stamina regen, but then I re-rolled. Got the job then. Thought to myself, I'm happy. Thank goodness I have no more re-rolls. And then just left it. You got an explode. You got a Ayur Rapier. Ooh, nice. That sounds good. Sounds very good. Ah, here we go. the one song I've been waiting for in the entire playlist on the radio on this radio station. And you got 2 mithril in one batch. That's pretty good luck. That is pretty good luck, considering mithril is 1 in 800 or whatever. Also, watch out, Dawson, if you ever make uranium armor gives you a cool little extra AoE pulse damage at the cost of health. So you could use part mithril to give you the health increase, and then part uranium which is offset by the mithril, but also adds to your damage, which is kind of cool. Really, the one that amazes me is player 1 having full light-eye armor. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, I've nearly filled up the tank already again on this harvester. Hopefully I should be able to get to the end of the row before having to dump off the crops. If not, I just return to where I am. Not a big issue. I should hopefully have just enough gas. Not gas in the tank necessarily. That was referred to fuel, but should have enough room to finish off the length. And grab that tiny little tuft I see. No tuft shall escape me. Yay, now I can put on classical. Immediately goes to the classical. Not my fault, most of the other stations in the game are relative buns. Go! Yeah, I'm still 55,000 off from being able to truly afford the cow pen, and each cow is a couple thousand. So, really I'm looking at having about 85 to 90k before I truly have cows. Plus I need to get the actual land where I'm going to put the cows down with grass seed. When does grass grow? See, what's weird in this game is they put it under a certain month, but grass is the most versatile plant in the world. Okay, planting season for grass is pretty damn big. It's not all year round, but it's pretty much all year round. It's just like minus winter, which, you know what? Understandable. From a game mechanic point of view. You take those. How's the work getting on? Nice, they're about 65% of the way through. They're getting there. Again, I still stipulate that they've got a length missing from their automatic work, but I'll be able to check that out sooner rather than later. Because I'm nearly finished with the harvesting part of the season after all. Which is good, because it took all of them last weekend's stream and everything so far today to get this finished up. You know, to be fair, I say it took all the last stream, but I'm fairly certain last stream was... oh, whatever. I might have been wrong. It might have taken the entirety of last stream. I thought I finished up the previous season and then got onto this one, but I'm probably wrong. How long it's taken me here? Not that it matters. It's just neither here nor there, is it? Nice. What happens if I slow down and then speed up? Nothing happens with the gear sticks. There's no. I mean, I know I've got it on that I don't have to. It automatically does that sort of thing, but you'd have thought it would have done something automatic as an animation in the cab of the harvester. Yeah. Ah, it's not a big issue, really. Also, get rid of the map, it's a little bit unsightly. I know the controls are too, but as I say every time, I quite like to just have them there. Oh yeah, so last night I was getting super invested into playing Boggle. You know how on Netflix there's the game section? Well, I had a few rounds of Underwater Melon, aka the fruit game. And then I stuck on Boggle. I used to be rather good at Boggle. I'd say my skills have worn off. I did get a max score of 62 points in Boggle, so I was relatively impressed with myself. I was still able to keep up. But Boggle's so much fun. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get you. It did look a little hot. Such is life. Pull back and chomp through. Chomp, chomp, chomp. There's enough room in the harvesters to go round again. Lands like a sound. This piece, whenever it starts up, makes me feel like I'm playing Nobunaga's Ambition. Because I know that there's a certain track in the version I play, which sounds rather like the beginning bit here of this piece. I know it's an obscure oddity to point out, but there you go. Cool as it is. Yeah, I'll probably have to do an 8 million foot turn at the end of this row. By the looks of it. Yeah, whatever. This is a demonstration of what you do every day. What, you get up at like 6? Eat wheat and poop seeds. You know what? I like it. Yeah, get them Cocoa Pops portable. Or Weetabix. Oh, hold on, you're American. What about Fruit Loops? I've had Fruit Loops. Not a massive fan, honestly. I mean, what you're looking at right now is a demonstration. Yeah, I got that. Don't worry, I got that. It clicked up. It clicked up when you said the eat wheat and poop seeds thing. That's why I laughed. But yeah, it definitely is. It in one way and out the other. I'm sure it's something that you enjoy doing with every fibre of your being. Nah, that didn't quite land right, did it? Cereals have fibre in them, herp derp. Great stuff. Also, if the audio does sound too loud at any time, let me know and I can turn it down. Or if it's too quiet and you want me to turn it up, also let me know. Sometimes the audio in this game can feel like it's too much one side or another. And I can't tell from an output point of view as for your guys' thoughts. Mostly because A, I can't read mine, but also B, because I have it on a different level of course in my ear. What it's most likely broadcasting out as. Lovely, let's drop this in. I imagine I'll have to move the trailer to the restaurant soon. It's pretty much full. Okay. We're in the middle of the seeds. Come on. Right. It looks like half the seeds are spilling out, but don't worry, it's fine. Everything's alright. Yeah, I might need to go and edit this. Okay. Also, damage 24%. Whew. How's this taking a beating? Lovely. Finished at 96%, practically perfect. We'll take it. Honk honk. Honk honk. Right. To the ristorante. Also, I'm now down to under 19k. Ooh. I know the giant robot. The one that you were talking about? Yes, what about it, Leo? Let me guess, it's super unbalanced? But it's super fun? Because that sounds about right. Oh yeah, glorious seeds. Has 3 abilities. Oh, that's kind of cool. 30... Yeah, it's going to take a little more than the canola left on the last field to afford the cow pen to get us to get things initiated, but that's okay. I have honey and eggs and maple syrup and the like to sell as well. So it can be done in the quote-unquote time lapse. Honk honk. Then let's do a turning circle about here. Oh, I walked over the thing. It has a Tesla orb. That's neat. Right. Continuation. The remainder of this field will be less than 100% of the trailer. I'm fairly certain on that fact. So there's one trailer amount left to drop off. Then I can start dealing with the ploughing and seeding. Last ability, spinny punch. Now you're talking my language. Spinny punch is probably exactly what I would call it. I don't even need to see the attack. I almost would definitely call it spinny punch. That's all right. That definitely sounds the most fun of the abilities. It just spins the top half of the body and keeps it in position perfect. And it's probably the most powerful ability of them all. I feel like the spinny punch is like the Rajang in Monster Hunter equivalent of the robot's abilities. Yeah, there's already looking like there's not much of this field remaining. Pretty good. You know what, I've never really bothered to look at them, but the rearview mirror images are actually pretty good. Like, they kind of work. Let's just cook with that robot. Yeah, hell yeah. My money's on spinny punch every day of the week. Except on days that end in the letter Y. Damn, you can see how dirty the thing is in the rearview mirrors though. You can also see how dirty it is in the third person view, but we can look over that bit. Whee! Give you a word that doesn't have a vowel. Fly. Fly, try, sky. Why is a vowel question mark? No, full stop. Why is referred to as a soft vowel that isn't actually... It acts as a vowel, but it's not a vowel. There's 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, and U. You asked me for a word that has a... that doesn't have a vowel in it? There you go. It either acts as the purpose of a vowel, hence it being referred to, why being referred to as a soft vowel. It's not actually a vowel. So I listed you 3. Minimum. Not forgetting cry, and many other 3-letter words that are all... Why it is considered to be a vowel in certain circumstances like that, yes, hence why it's referred to as a soft vowel, but it is, for all intents and purposes, for grammatical purposes, it is a consonant. It has the sounding of a vowel, but it has the purpose of a consonant. As I was just explaining just before you returned, actually, Portable, I've been playing a lot. I played quite a bit of Boggle last night, so I might be getting back into it. I do enjoy Boggle. It's good fun. Give you a word without a vowel and without Y. The light pickaxe has been achieved. Well done, Dawson. Good stuff. Nice little step up for you. Word with... You're going to have to tell me, Portable. My head's not in spelling mode. Is a word. Oh! Yeah, that's true. Technically, technically the spelling of it is an onomatopoeia, but yes, it is a word. That is true. Didn't even think about it. Mind you, moo is technically onomatopoeia and is accepted in purposes of dictionary and for Boggle. So yeah, you know what? You raise a good point. There you go. My answer is Also, if we're going to include onomatopoeia, the sound that when you grunt is typically spelled double NGH. And then the slightly elongated, exactly. And then depending on how much of a struggle it is, depends on also, is it a struggle when you first try and lift, when you pull it up, or when you hold it? Because then you go if it's a big struggle, or if you're trying to get up, you go with those G's, and then if not, it's loads of H's, or all of the above. First rock with light pick gave you light. You have to taco be like, yeah, that's true. But that's pretty lucky, Dawson. Good stuff. A few months ago, I did sat with my buddy. He had Taco Bell while I had KFC. And I looked at him and I was like, yeah, what I've got looks far better. We did try like this, one of these gyros, it was something or other gyros, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, it doesn't particularly appeal. I know I'm a fussy bugger, but that still doesn't look great, I'll be honest. Also at Taco Bell, apparently they do chicken nuggets now, don't they? At the moment. Canola. Get canola here. Yeah, I think we're going to be just shy of this cow pen portable after this set. But as I say, there's still plenty of other resources to sell to earn the money. So I'm sure by the next harvesting season we'll have a cow or two. Should be good. The plan is slowly coming together. I want cows, but I don't like milk. I don't dislike milk. I like milk. Or are you saying that my cat? Are you saying my my cat in here is lactose intolerant? Because I think he has got feet that are all fully intact, so he doesn't lactose. Firite. Yeah, Firite's decent stuff. And it was chocolate milk I didn't like. Nope, I like chocolate milk. It's the crappy non-milks I don't like, such as oat milk and almond milk and nut milk. Not that it matters either way. Chocolate milk is great, honestly. Although I do prefer strawberry milk. Strawberry milk's better. But chocolate milk I can be partial to a bit. But again, that's neither here nor there, to be honest, is it? You're right in that there are types of milk I don't really mess with. And soy milk. Ugh. Hot milk? Hot milk is decent. They do reckon if you're having trouble sleeping, take a glass of hot milk with you to bed. I tried it years ago. The whole hot milk to bed strategy. Nah, didn't work for me. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for other people. It may well work for others. That's propaganda, rumours, old wives' tales. The lot. It doesn't work. Yeah, I certainly didn't feel any effects from it. Like I say, years ago I tried it for about, it was a long time ago, but I tried it for about a week. Just to see if it did anything, and I thought to myself, nah, absolute proper shite to me. Again, not trying to discredit if it works for other people, but it sure as hell didn't work for me. I will tell you that much. Coffee works as intended. Yep. That is true. I mean, coffee is also a diuretic. Fucks you up for 24 hours straight, exactly. Between coffee, having a whole bunch of caffeine, and being a diuretic, it's actually quite something that coffee can do to your system, to be honest. You got Magmite. Damn it, I need 2 of those. I've had some in the past, but also that's not how you spell the Pokemon, Dawson. Or have you evolved it to Magneton yet? To be honest, I've never really been a fan of Magnemite. One time you had an espresso and you couldn't sleep. You was tired, you couldn't concentrate and you couldn't study. Yeah. There was one time I had a specific energy drink and that kept me wired for like almost 48 hours. Just absolutely just did a number on me. But it was a very specific one, and so I never touched it again after the incident. I think it was called Kick or something. It was like a Tesco brand energy drink, but it was pretty diabolical, to be honest. I remember both me and my sister had it because we were staying up for something, and I don't quite remember what it was. Can I suggest on the stand thing? I wish. Remember, I looked it up before Portable, no dice. Unfortunately. Holy shit. Yeah. It really is just... I know it hurts, Portable, but give it a couple more years, and then I'll be able to afford a harvester. Mods? Yeah, I looked at them last time. Also, no, Calgrot nor Dragon are here. And you're not modded yet. Don't worry, I'll ask you in due diligence when the time comes. I'm still considering 2 to be relatively excessive for the channel size. Okay, clever. Yes, indeed, touche. No, that's your butt. Oh no, wait, that's Tushy. You don't really care for mod. Alright, fair enough. that's an answer. Duly noted. To be honest, makes next to no difference around here, does it? Fairest in town. Oh, but only the fairest. That's because we have that magic mirror hanging around. Speaking of, why is fair skin called that? Ooh. Probably something to do with the carnival. Nah. I think it's the idea of pale, and I think it's the idea of that skin being pale and fair being words that are otherwise like synonymic of each other in other circumstances. Unfair skin when... You know what? I was about to make a comment about that. I'm not going to touch that. Let's just say the comment I was going to do would be something about equality, but it probably would have come out in the wrong context, so I didn't want to say it. Let's just say there's a reason why the South Park game difficulty is adjusted by skin tone. Well, that's me practically saying it in that sentence, I suppose. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. But yeah. Wage payment 1,300. You greedy bugger. Why are you taking that much? You're not even finished yet. See the nerve of this guy. Oh well, I am forcing them to use the little tractor that goes like 2 miles an hour, so... I suppose they see it as compensation, but that's not how it works. You're being used by the hour, damn it. Just because I'm the one that chose to put you in a slow vehicle doesn't mean that you should get further entitlements from it. Honestly, these AI workers, they're taking our jobs. As per the South Park meme. I don't know why I'm talking about South Park now. But I have to say, I did always enjoy the Chin Pokemon episode of South Park. And there was a really good season of South Park where Randy Marsh goes off and he owns a farm. That's quite a good season, actually. That's a more recent one, but I quite enjoyed it. Whatever season number it was. It was certainly a fun twist. There's no way in hell nobody saw this and was like, no, you made it so. Make them odd. Unfortunately, not portable. They probably looked and went, yes, how immersive. I want to go even slower. Let me just show you the speed of the tractor right now. 3 miles an hour. Be pleased we're moving double the speed of the damn ploughing tractor right now. But another reason why people probably didn't make it a mod portable, and this sounds a bit weird to say it as this might be a reason why, but if you were to speed up this thing, you wouldn't need to upgrade your vehicles incrementally, because it'd be the best speed by default. But people are weird with mods. They'll go, let's leave the speed of the... Let's not change the speed of the vehicles for fairness and balance, and then make mods like government subsidies, which is just free money permanently always kind of deal. People's takes with mods can be very polarizing in games like this. Which is obscure as heck. But what do you expect? A camel is a horse designed by committee. But yes, portable. As previously discussed, this will be the first vehicle of. This will be the first upgraded vehicle. The plan will be to get cows. Continue doing as we're doing, and hopefully, by the time that a couple of years have passed, at most, so only a couple more harvesting seasons, I should have enough to upgrade this thing to the next New Holland, the next one, which is a lot faster. So that should be good. Unfortunately, it's the price we pay for starting small. Per chance. I showed off last stream as a result of that other person that wanted to join me. The multiplayer exploit where you can just put all the funds into one farm and just do it over and over for infinite money. But I refuse. I've said that I refuse to do that here. Which I know means it's a slow burn. But I don't know, it's going to feel satisfying. Especially considering, yes, I have put in mods that will generate me extra money, but it's nothing so obscene and intrusive. It's stuff like that maple syrup farm where I'm not even bothering with it half the time, and stuff like that. Not just, oh yeah, give me infinite money from the get-go. It's stuff like the solar farms, and I still haven't put down a trout farm yet. Bear in mind that we can get fish farms later. I did download a fish farm mod. Years ago, actually, I did go and visit a trout farm with my mum and my sister. Wish I could remember where it was, but it was kind of cool. Certainly an interesting place to go to. Despite how it may sound. But yeah, it was on the way to somewhere we were going. I just can't remember where. Code d'Orange. So true. Orange. Yes, indeed. Verily. All the French. Oui, oui, les garçons. Un poisson. Œuf de poisson. Which is what would be what, boy egg? I don't know. It'd be something like that. Bonjour. Yes, my French goes as far as bonjour, pretty much. What do you expect on English? Don't expect an English person to also be able to speak French. That's nonsense. To be fair, in the time it takes me to go down one length of this farm, I probably could have learned all the French on Duolingo. Let's be honest. That is time that could have been spent productively. Okay, then I can do the last strip. Watch out, he's taking his clothes off. Yes, extremely yes. Oh yes, we were in almost a matrimonial agreement on this one. Matrimonial? We're in unified agreement. Let's not use the word matrimony. That feels a bit. That sounds a bit too extreme and excessive. One that's I could have raised a child 12 years old. Like when you see people that have done time lapses where they've taken a photo of themselves every day, then they put it as like a montage deal. There should be just about enough capacity in the harvester to finish this up, so I won't need to like come back to like the tiniest slither of canola. And you canola what? We're pretty much there. Excellent. This is great. So now I can sell up this canola, then plough and seed the fields, ready for next time. How much money is this anyway? A few thousand? We'll have a look. Bearing in mind I'll need 75k for the pen, because we wanted the free range pen, because the UK barn mod that I have looked like it was a bit too battery cow style. I remember you expressed perturbedness, so I was like, right, let's get a open one. So the cow pen that we want is 75. I don't think there's 30k worth of canola in here, but as I say, there's also other stuff to sell in and around the farm. Time can elapse, etc, etc. What I might do is I can do some odd tasks while I get AI workers to plough the other fields. Were you too claustrophobic? That's fine. You haven't been worrying about Christmas too much. I understand that the fat guy in the red suit might scare you, but don't worry, he's not on the screen. course, there the intended joke being that claustrophobia, aka the fear of tight spaces, sounds like Claus, like Santa Claus. Yes. My funniest jokes are the ones I explain. Right, this can go back, ready to be power washed, then repaired. But power wash sim can be after farming sim, I suppose, in this instance. Santa's not coming this year. Well, it's no cause for concern. Also, I probably need to feed the dog. I think the dog is going to be suffering right now, and we don't want that. Oh my god, you are so welcome. No, give me the header. Please spare you. Never. Bitch, please. You thought. Right, let's move this over to here. Ready to sort out the syrup. Oh yeah, I left my go-kart in the syrup farm. Right, 53% filled with canola. So this will probably bring us up to about 55 to 60k. So there's still a whopping 15 to 20k to go to realistically have the pen and have cows. But that is an amount that can be made this stream. So today will be the first time we get animals that aren't just chickens. Or bees or dogs. Oh, should I say dog? The game doesn't allow more than one dog, which is just bollocks, but alas, have to adhere to the rules. So what do I do when I'm looking for problems? When I'm looking for problems? What do you mean when I'm looking for problems? In what sense? Okay, just under 55k. Is there something I'm supposed to do, or is this up to a joke? So let me try again. Let's go from the beginning. I don't know, Portable. What do you do when you're looking for problems? That's not a very good punchline. 55k is came out of nowhere. Excuse me? It's alright, I can save this. Even if I couldn't save that, I'd just respawn, so it was saved in one way or another. Like, that really was just they were around the corner and I was going too fast and didn't notice them. That's why you always that's why in real life, whenever you're trying to turn, always take an extra second, just to make sure you're not going to plow into someone, because if that was real life, my tractor would not have just sponged off the floor, we would have been screwed. Actually no, I'm sure if that was real life, that van would have probably took more damage than my tractor. But it certainly would have been a toss-off. Certainly a competition to say the least. Right, so as it's the end of the harvesting season, let's just abandon this somewhere over here. Yes, on the grass. Great plan. Then instead of starting with seeding, let's get rid of the various goods. But before I do, let's quickly forklift these on. Oh, no, don't turn. Good, good. I don't like that when I put down the buildings, it made the slight dents in the ground. Because I have caused some skill issues and cannot navigate them properly. 68% filled pallet. Take it. I need to check the level of feed that the chickens have. Oh, this isn't like perfect or nothing. This is just gonna sit on there. Right, how much feed do they have left? Food, 1,600 litres. That's gonna need to be changed. So I'm gonna need to buy a couple more bags of chicken feed. But at some point I'll make a field dedicated to wheat or whatever the hell it is chickens eat in this game. Just to make things simpler. That way we don't have to keep buying the boxes and I can just, you know, live off the land or whatever. Live off the fat of the land. I remembered the words I wanted. As long as I let Lenny tend the rabbits, everything will be fine. Ooh, another jar of honey. Oh, honey, honey. Right. So, into the pallet, please. Nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, bees. Please don't be pissed off. Beehive. Ow. Nice, nice. Oh, there was another box. Okay. You know what we do? We keep going. I have a lot of these. There's going to be quite a few of these, I reckon. Oh no! I may have got myself into a slightly precarious situation. Oh, it's because the pallet with the eggs, of course, isn't completely set. So I have to slightly unbalance this pallet. Balancing the pallet did not keep it balanced. Crazy notion, I know. I'll probably just do this as the... Okay, fuck it. I'll leave that honey pallet in this for another time. This is got enough on it. Funny joke, eh? I know, right? Oh, come on. That's no good. Yeah, this is why you put the filled pallets at the top. Oh, sorry, the unfilled pallets at the top and the filled pallets at the bottom. You're putting them on haphazardly, of course it will fall? Nah. It's perfect, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you think you're looking at? I've done this perfectly. Oh god. I might have to move the I might have to move the thing a little. Right. Yeah, I might have to move the trailer a little. But let's fasten tension belts for now. Yeah. With DNA mutation more organized than that. What do you mean? This is perfectly accurate. This is perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Even though in all seriousness, I'm trying not to let the clearly disorganization of this get to my head. If this was real life, I would not be having the pallets like this. I'd be like, fuck it, give me the pump truck, I'll do it myself, if I saw this in real life. Luckily, this is a video game. Okay, fasten tension belts. We're in. Let's go sell. We're going to do a weird turning circle here. Oh, no, don't fall. Yeah, I really don't like the slight gradient that's been made in the incline that's been made in the ground from when I've been putting down facilities. Facilities nuts. Those are some tight belts, they've got to be squeezing. Paul, well, they got to be squeezed on. Look at the awful arrangement on this. Right, remember, let's not go too fast. I don't want this to fall over. That was close. Then while I'm on the move, let's also my dumbass can remember what I need to do. Big bag pellets. Seeds. I might need to get some seed ones, but for now I definitely need this. Here we go. We'll pick them up later. That's just preempted, by the way. So at the end there'll be a happy ending, right? I'm sure there will be. Within some capacity. And see, look, the AI workers missed that strip again. I'll have to deal with that myself. Right, let's go. No, 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 no. Stop wobbling, that's it. Close one. This should hopefully be about another 10 to 12 grand. I'm telling you, we're making we're going to get the cows to stream, and it's sure as hell going to happen. Damn it! Either by hook or by crook, or by a fool of a took. Nice. Pretty much on the nose of 15k there, and I've still got some extra honey pallets to sort out, etc. But they can be done after I'm finished with the stuff. So while we're here, let's fold in the plough, get the AI worker to work on the other field, and we'll come back and seed all this after I'm done with the trailer. I don't think the parts they missed should be too much of a problem, because I should still be able to seed over it. Just because I've got on the setting for periodic plan doesn't mean that the single strips there aren't good enough to be done. Well, I think I went through and manually did them last time, so I should be fine. We'll work it out. It's all good. This tractor is buns, but it's not quite as bad as the harvester, so it's not going to be it's going to be like the second thing to upgrade. This silly little wall tractor. But for now, we're good. Right. Let's get you to plot 18. Get some buns, hun. But your anaconda don't want none. Okay. Lower the plough. Unfold the plough, I mean. Hire AI worker. Teleport to the better tractor. Beep beep. Very nice. If in doubt, beep it out. So 64k, just under. So not long to go. Let's not to forget to account for the worker wages, which let's assume it's the 5 grand to bring us down to 60. So about another 20 to go before we're confirmed good for cows, honestly. What I will quickly do actually is let's real quick, not real quick because I'm a derp, as quickly as I possibly can, let's, where's the forklift? Right, we'll reset that. Oh, circles the AI working menu. Oh, okay. I don't know why it was opening me to that map. That makes sense. Right. So while we've got this on, as in on the back of this tractor, let's grab those. Oh, I should also buy some seed boxes, actually. I know this is detracting from the money that can be used for the thing, but don't worry. It'll all come together. It'll be worth it. I hope. I have nothing more than blind ambition. Okay. Good. Right. Doesn't need to be perfect, they just need to be on. Ooh. I might at some point also get a telehandler because I might be more accurate with it. I seem to recall being even more asked with the telehandler, but it's been a while since I properly played Farm Sim, at least to this sort of extent and length. So that might have changed. Although, given the evidence provided, it would seem like anything's better than me with a forklift. Don't worry, I get it. Ideally, if I was doing this perfectly, I'd be able to put six boxes onto this trailer, but they on the flatbed, but they'd probably overlap the edge. That's what tension belts are for, I suppose. Oh, that fell off the forklift. For crying out loud. Yeah, I'll just put I'll put the final box just on top of these. See, that's looking good. It's all on there. Okay. You know what? I'm going to drive. I was going to say I'll leave the forklift here, but what I'll do is, because the forklift has to pick up the bags for the chickens and the feed to drop in, I may as well just take this with the forklift. Also, isn't it a bit weird that it's called a forklift, but there's only two? Wouldn't this be a toque lift? Just throwing it out there. Or a buy lift. How dare I assume the vehicle's orientation. See, workers doing a great job in plowing, while I'm doing the equally relevant jobs. Yeah, even in the forklift, the wheel goes wild. Excellent. Then this goes. Yeah. Not quite what I had. Oh no, it's emptying it. Look. It actually did the thing. Very derpy angle, but the execution was proper. Tension belt before we go anywhere. Oh, these boxes don't get tension belted. Slow and steady wins the race. But I mean it this time. I'm not going to go spinning round in circles. I don't want to have to redo this. To be fair, as long as I get it near the farm, I don't mind yeeting it out by the time I'm at base, you know. I just don't want it to fall out around here. Anytime from now, they can just fly out and I don't care. Which sounds silly because it was only like 2 seconds around the corner from the shop, but oh well. I stick by my words. Pedal to the metal. Then later on I can forklift these boxes off the trailer when they're appropriately needed. But for now, let's disengage this just... yeah, and oh boy, I've got a lot of tomato boxes to sort out as well. So yeah, there'll be plenty of stuff to do in between the, or in the growing seasons. Wanna try that one again, stupid? Nice. Right. So the seed. Let's sort out the... I actually have an additional field to plant, let's not forget. So let's go deal with the additional field. And yes, it needs to be grass. Because as discussed, I'm going to put down cows in field 7, and I wanted to put the grass underneath it so it felt better, or it looked better. So having to do this extra field is a pain in the grass, but needs must. Again, I can just leave the AI worker to deal with the other field for ploughing while I do this. Then I can seed the field next to us here. Turn on the power harrow, and let's power how go. Won't say hire AI worker up there in the corner, because we can hire the save AI. No, it's like how in the lower power harrow, it doesn't enslave the AI. It just we just pay them. Like how I've got the other worker working on field 18. Right, try that again, me. Let's lower it this time. No wonder we were going so fast. I mean, this is still faster than doing it with than the ploughing, but like that was too suspiciously fast. There we go. Now it's looking better. I must remember to swap this from grass to canola, ready for the other fields. You hate no one except the touch. Hola, Tony. ¿Cómo te llamas? No, ¿cómo estás? Welcome, welcome. You join us at a time where I'm putting down grass and getting ready to buy cows. This is the stream where we're actually going to have animals. Well, I mean, I know I've already got the other animals, but I mean like the bigger animals. How have I been? I'm doing just tickety-boo, thank you. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Are you back in Canada now for your Christmas with your family? You are? Excellent stuff. Sounds great. Bet you can't wait to get socks for Christmas. Let's be honest though, when you're an adult like us, the getting socks is supremo, let's be honest. For the last few years my mum's got me slipper socks for Christmas and they're lovely. I use them all the damn time where appropriate. There might be a little bit of dirt left by the way I throw this, but hopefully the majority of it will be grass, so that when I put down the pens, it will be good. You got stopped on the way back from Massachusetts because you had Canadian plates on your car. Oh. Okay. What did you? Well, you would have. I'm sure you've got identity and verification stuff to show them. Hey, look, I'm a Harvard student. Don't you know? And then they'll just be like, yeah, go on. You know, access land. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to plough this field. I'm trying to plough this one. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you're all clued up and all sorted. You showed him your ID. Yeah. Even though, to be honest, they can't think it's possibly inconceivable that someone from Canada could drive to the USA. I mean, it's not like you guys share a land border or anything. Oh wait, yes you do. Only it was so easy that you could literally just use wheels to get from one to another. Honestly. You do. Oh, no way, I had no idea. I'm just pulling your leg, I know. That's why I say it with the smallest hint of sarcasm. Maybe it's because I'm British and we do the sarcasm well, innit? Your mum says hello. Oh, well, hello to your mother too. That's nice of her. I extend my well wishes. My well and warm wishes. So yeah, doing this field is technically pointless, but again, I want to do it for aesthetic purposes over anything else. Maybe, let's say maybe I leave half of it for like when we put down pigs. But honestly, if I was doing half and half, I would have done it as rows or as columns by now. What the hell am I driving? A tractor? With a seeder on it? So you can see the more dark brown straight lines. When am I getting cows? So the cow pen costs 75k. Individual cows cost a couple thousand each. So I need to do this, but I need to do this harvesting season, which I've harvested, and now I need to replow everything. Do I know that cows moo? Do they? If you know the guy that goes round in TARDIS, right? And fights the Daleks. If he was a cow, he'd be Dr. Moo. Also fun fact, also a fun actual factoid. You know the sound of the TARDIS? It's actually someone ran keys down the strings on a piano. Creepy red eyes. Good attempt. Thanks. I try. Yeah, the thing about the TARDIS, by the way, isn't part of the joke. That is actually how it was done. Yes, good attempt. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the affirmation on my shit jokes being as great as ever. Love it when a plan comes together. Should I leave just some patch of dirt in the middle and just have the rest of this done by grass as a compensatory? Or should I just do it all and not be a lazy bastard? These are the considerations. Well, I could just leave the dirt patch in the centre, but I feel like that's a bit too meh. I feel like it's an all or nothing, to be honest. Like be a lazy bastard. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya, and I agree with ya. This time at least. Yeah, just for once, huh? That's true. Work harder, not smarter. I hear ya. When you say you're a ladies' man, Paul, I assume you're talking to Tony, not to me. Because I am definitely not the above. Being a medical student at Harvard, though, Tony might have a couple chicks under his arms. Am I a ladies' man? He asks as I'm sitting here playing Farming Simulator. Of course I am. I get all the girls. Can't you see that? I get all the girls. I get all the girls. Nah. I don't bother with that anyway. Man sees 3 consecutive circular stone features with water at the bottom. Well. It was about Millsy. Well then your answer is definitely no. Even though growing up with mainly just me, my sister and my mum, and then a lot of my friend circles being mainly women, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's different because you know how most of the time when you see women you're like, damn, that's hot, I'd be thinking, oh, they're not dressed properly. Because my mum and my sister would maybe instill into me, oh yeah, they don't look good. So whenever I saw somebody that looked good, I was like, one day, Millsy, one day. I mean, I have had a girlfriend. Why am I driving this thing backwards? Because that's how it drives. You don't push this at the front. You pull it from the back, like when you plough. Or is there something in your question that I'm not, or is there something in your statement that I'm not paying attention to? Or do you want me to drive it anti-clockwise instead of, sorry, do you want me to drive it clockwise instead of anti-clockwise? Is that what you're saying? Is it throwing you off that I'm going anti-clockwise? I mean, technically there's no real wrong way to go, but if there's a way you prefer me go, I can do it. I don't really think about it too much often which direction I take things in. If I'm quite honest. I'm halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. No, you don't understand. You can still not let me drive it into 4th dimensional spaces. Well, technically the 4th dimension is time, so I am indeed driving 4th dimensionally. Really what I need is a mod where just placing the seeder down onto the field automatically plants the whole field. That's really what the issue is. It's not about the speed of the track, it's about the coverage of the cedar. Get a cedar that's wider than the field and just drive it down one row. That'd be so satisfying. What about... Right, I won't be able to afford it. You lazy bastard. See, like, look at this thing. This is 6 meter width. 6 meter width. 8 meter width. This one here is 15 meter width. So as I upgrade, we'll have bigger ones. That's what she said. Or he said. Or both said. I don't know. Insert some sort of plastic surgery joke. Yeah, I think this one though is a 6 meter up. This is either a 4 meter or a 6 meter. I think this is 6. We love the bigger ones. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. So have I seen the news? Oh, the newest and hottest news. Oh, for sure, Portable. If I hadn't, if I hadn't seen it, it would be news. But nowadays, it's old. Oh, the Epstein files. Ah, there's gonna be some parts of it which have probably been covered up. Trump probably went over it with a fine-tooth comb and made sure his name wasn't in it. Yeah, watch news personally. Yeah, it's mostly just dreary and boring, Tony, to be honest. People have died here, there's an accident here, there's this here and that here, and blah blah, boring, horrible. It's 99% redacted. Yeah, that makes sense. See, don't you think it's weird that Trump was going to sue the BBC for $1 million or whatever because they edited out like 5 seconds of his speech? Yet they literally, when it's Trump's information that probably involves him, it's all removed. Funny that correlation, isn't it? Just saying. I only say about the BBC thing as a recent example where we were talking about news involving Trump. It's the only reason why I brought it up as a point. It really, the thing is with the news and the press and what stories you want to hear, it really is a case of rules for thee and not for me. In what gets presented in news, and I don't just mean with Trump. I am talking just generally speaking. There's often a line to what information you receive, because the information you get is what you're able to be told about, not the whole story, is it? So it's normally told from one perspective, or you hear one part of the information but not the other. That's another thing about the news. There's often sense of ambiguity. Let's Start a Riot. Good song. Riot by 3 Days Grace. That was back in the previous lead singer days. You feel like Stephen Hawking. With a little, if you want a little text to speech machine. Is it a case of that because you've been doing a lot of hardcore studying, Tony, that you now feel bad about the fact that you're not doing it and that you're doing it? You're doom scrolling TikTok. Oh man, you hit the bottom of the barrel. that's scraping it. I assume that you don't need to do too much studying over the Christmas season, Tony? That's because I'm saying it from a point of view that I assume that you're well on top of things. Let's bring at least some of your textbooks, but your mum said no. I mean, you should have snuck 1 or 2 in anyway for your own sake. Not necessarily out of defiance for your mum, but there'll be some downtime where you aren't hanging out with your family, won't there? mean, sure, you're with your family for Christmas, but you don't spend every single second with them. Want to hear a joke and this is all jokes? Hit me with it. Talked to a girl online and you were going to meet up, but of course it was a bunch of undercover cops. Really? They thought you were trying to do something something profane, did they? Oh man, that's wild. You say funny, but that's funny strange, not funny haha. Like crazy stuff. Did you have to take a seat? But to be fair, there are a lot of some random videos you on Capture Credit or some shit. Crazy. That actually is a wild incident to happen to you. Like, holy heck, I don't know how I would respond in that situation. It was a joke you found on TikTok. I would not see that. I would not see that as a joke under any set of circumstances. I know this sounds fun spongy, but that doesn't even seem like a funny thing to watch. That'd be really distressing to be a part of, and that stupid TikTok could probably damage that person's reputation for life if it's untrue. It was extremely obviously a joke. But I mean, I'm taking it for face value, portable. I don't see how that's funny, personally speaking. Like I say, that would just be wild. And I don't even think I'd find it funny watching it on TikTok. I don't mean to be a doomsayer, but holy heck, if that's what people are considering funny. Was on a streamer's live where he was doing some disturbing jokes. Yeah, like I say, I don't even think that's funny under any context. I know that's a me issue, and therefore also a skin issue, but like, huh? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how I don't. Maybe there's something I'm missing to not find that funny. Oh, I 100% believe you that they were trying to tell it as a joke. I'm not saying Skillet issue. They're a good band, Portable. What's wrong with Skillet? My friend years ago saw Skillet live, actually. And he said that they're really good live. Can you be on timeout? I can put you on timeout. What do you want, 10 seconds? Did you just want your messages erased, or is there something more serious than that? You need a break? Alright, I'll put you on for 10. Unfortunately, I can't rectify that, by the way. You're literally on break for 10. Hey, I listen. How dare I ban someone? What a Skillet issue. 10 hours? was banned for 600 seconds. Don't worry, it wasn't 600 minutes, it was 600 seconds. That's 10 decades. I banned him for 10 centuries, mate. Keep up. He can come back when he's 720 years old. It's fine. I'll still be here. Nah, I won't. We were discussing this earlier, actually, because my nephew was doing drawings of whatever it was he was, and he was doing it as if, like, he was doing things but supposedly set to a year. And he said he was going to do a drawing for something established 3025, and I said to him, none of us are going to be alive by then. How's the AI worker getting on? Halfway. Don't worry, I still plan for us to have the cows by the end of this stream. I might just have to finagle it a bit. I might have to change how I'm doing things to get things done. Like, what I might do is I might get the AI worker to seed most of the other fields with this tractor, and then I'll go sell stuff or something like that. But don't worry, there will be cows by the end of this stream. By hook or by crook, damn it. And again, I can't rename the cows, but in spirit, the first one's called Cowgarot. This is actually using up quite a lot of seeds. So it's a good thing that I bought the extra boxes of seeds. And there's always that pallet at the edge of that other small field that I can go and use. You really feel that dad energy just radiating through the screen. I do my best. That's also something I wouldn't have any other way. So I'll match Tony's unfunny joke with an equally unfunny joke, but this one's actually a joke, not just a stupid happened on a TikTok thing, right? So man looks out the window. It's a white Christmas, and he sees Santa gliding through the air with Rudolph and Donna and all the rest of it. Right? And the man shouts out to his wife, "Look, reindeer." She comes to the window, saunters on through, stands out, and she says, "No, that's snow, dear." UK is the same as Ireland? No, they're not the same, Portable. The Republic Island is an individual country. Then here's one of your Christmas cracker jokes. What do you get if you mix a vampire with a snowman? Frostbite? What's the difference between a snow woman and a snowman? Snowballs. Okay, that's enough. Come on, I'm just having fun. I've missed a few bits here and there, but this is mostly acceptable, by the way. On this field, it doesn't need to be 100% precise. It's more just to make it look more aesthetically pleasing when I get the pen in. So don't worry about missed parts. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, they're still going. Don't worry about their exuberant costs. I will offset it with all the other stuff that's growing. Like I say, there will be cows. Crook boy, crook, damn it. Hey, if I really need to, I could sell something if worst came to absolute worst. Hey, Lomi, welcome, welcome. When did Bro become a farmer? Oh, this is stream number... I think this might be nigh on stream number 8 or 9, actually. For Farming Sim Sundays. So, a couple months ago. To my mic. I pulled it out. No, I haven't. There will be consequences. Did it get downgraded? No, no. So, this is my headset for when I'm playing via console, Lomi. I had to change the headset, but it should be of roughly the same quality as what my previous one was for when I stream on console. But my microphone on my PC has been upgraded, so in comparison, it might sound worse, but it's literally just the dichotomy of the differences in how I stream, that's all. If you say I can't hear you, I said... And that's how it works. Right. Sorry, Portable. What did you say in chat just now? I can't hear your words. Right. So you got dark, right? Well done. What were you farming? So this farm plot, Lomi, is going to be grass. Hence the grass icon in the corner. I'm just changing it to grass so that when I put down the cows and stuff, there's at least some land underneath it. However, on this field, this needs to be canola. So, turn this on. I won't have enough seeds to get this whole field covered. Oh, lower the thing again, you idiot. But well done, Dawson. How about you, Lomi? Have you been playing any of The Forge on Roblox? Because that's a game that's now being picked up in and around people within my communities. I didn't know if you were also seeing other people you know play this game. Okay, so this also won't be done. Okay, interesting. You haven't played The Forge. Fair enough. It reminds you of fish. You know what? That's actually a really good comparison of the game. That's actually not far off. You're not wrong. The fact that there's like 1 or 2 extra features kind of hides that fact. But for the most part what you say is true. And that literally then 1 or 2 differences isn't enough to say that they're not very similar games. The problem is though, Lomi, is that people yearn for the mines. So that game's all the rage at the moment. That's for sure. Those cupcakes taste funny. Yeah, I had to put a little bit of extra put a little bit of extra fish seasoning with them. I also got the fish from a different place. Got a good feeling that it's just a dark grind game. Yep, that is literally it. You've hit the nail on the head, Lomi. But also, Lomi, to let you know, I haven't done this yet, but I plan to create a Christmas-themed tabs campaign in the next few days. And I reckon for a fish cupcake tastes funny. I got the reference right. I don't know if I did. I meant to say, what are you, a gay fish? So yeah, I'm thinking, Lomi, I'm going to make a tabs campaign. I'm going to write a story for it. And we'll do it as Saturday shenanigans for this upcoming Saturday, is my thoughts. I know it will be slightly up, you know, a couple of days after Christmas, but it's better to do it that way anyway. Christmas Day itself, of course, everyone will be busy, you know, enjoying time with their family. So this upcoming Saturday, i.e. in 6 days' time, I will have a tabs campaign ready with a story. As something just a little special for us to do. Just something a bit more unique, you know? Is the story going to be about the Grinch army trying to ruin Christmas with the hero? Why are you trying to spoil your own fun, Lomi? I was about to say I'd probably make it similar to my previous D&D one-shot, which, to be honest, that's pretty much almost exactly what my D&D Christmas one-shot was a couple of years ago. Grinch ruining Christmas and kidnapping Santa. So I was thinking of doing a similar kind of storyline, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's about just making different units and having fun with the game, really. But yes, that's roughly what I'm thinking. Or if I don't do it on the Saturday, it will be sometime around Christmas still. So don't be too upset if that Saturday isn't the one, but hopefully that should be it. Teenager comes back from his government with equal dinner and shows a fish cupcakes. Oh, one of that joke, that kind of joke. Got you, Bauble. Okay. I'm still not quite on the. You're going private again. Somebody took your volcanic rock and got demonite. Yeah. Such is the laws of the jungle. And yes, I will do seeding in straight lines instead of round in circuits. I don't know, seeding it feels better. Because it feels more thorough as well. Luckily this is faster than the harvester though. Funny, right? I mean, it's not awful. Certainly not awful. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it could be worse. Say that much. Right, keep your lines tight at this time. It's awful as shit. Yeah, you said it, not me. Well, let's hire an AI worker to do this for the moment. On you go. Right. Worker H is blocked by an object. That object was me. So we've got worker here. Got worker here. I'm going to grab the forklift. Let's start earning more money. I know that I'm technically losing money by having the AI worker do it for me, but that's neither here nor there at this moment in time. Essentially, what I'm doing now is going to pay for the workers doing the other work at this moment in time. Think of it that way. Forklift race. These things tip so easily though, Lomi. It's so difficult to control these. They go out of control in seconds. And I'm sure you can kind of see with how I'm doing it now. Like, this is me trying to be careful, quite honestly. It's very easy to be careless on this thing. Also, as I mentioned earlier, there's slight inclines around my base. I don't like them. I'll say that much. See, Portable, I told you by hook or by crook. Just gonna keep doing this. Of course, for the tomatoes, I might have to put them all on the flatbed and take them all at once with a spare tractor. Once the seeding tractor is done, I shall concede. Mind you, the smaller tractor might be done first, actually. It's a very small plot of land to deal with. So I could still use the small tractor to take the tomato crates and whatnot. See, half a grand for each pallet is not to be sniffed at. I think it's been about 10 minutes, Tony, by the way. If you want me to re-time you out, let me know. Or if you want to make some sort of comment about my maple syrup, feel free. Talking about maple syrup would instill the patriotism in any Canadian. I mean, this may sound obvious, but Canada is responsible for over 95% of the world's maple syrup exports. Crazy stuff. Excuse me, Prongs, can you go into the... There you go. See, Portable, we're getting closer to 75. It's looking good. Why did that one get an extra £1? It's the same amount of product. Has the price literally changed in that, like, minute and a half? This game is one of the best to accidentally fall asleep to. Yeah, it's very chill, Lomi. This stream is meant to be more for just chilling and yapping, you know? I know I yap in all other streams as well, but this one's more just for the... This is meant to be like the chill equivalent, you know? I think it does its job rather well at that sense. Also, this is going to be one... This should be hella satisfying when I get everything in place. It's one of them slow burn games, you know? The plan is to basically own the entire town and have a happy ending. With lots of money, eventually. And yes, the fact that I've also got the classical station on further confirms the chillness with the falling asleep to it. Classical music's actually very good if you find the right pieces to fall asleep to, for sure. Okay, just click that pallet onto the box. Absolutely. or should I say onto the toques. $69,500. Infinite pallet. It's because, Lomi, the stock's been sitting in reserve because I've not been selling them off. But now that I've finally got time to do it, it's now, if I show off the info, just get an AI and AFK, then you're rich. Yeah, but it's more fun to do it myself. I have got AI workers on the farms for sake of brevity, however, in this case. So you can see I've got 3,500 litres of maple syrup at the moment. So, with each box being like, each pallet being 280 or so litres, we got loads more to deal with. Which again is good, because I should be able to afford that cow pen. And a couple of cows with all this. That's not even forgetting about the tomato greenhouse and the extra honey pallets. However many more they may be. This is going to be good. For real. Marvellous. So what have you asked for Christmas this year, Lomi? Anything special? Or is it just a case of you don't have any specific thing that you've asked for and you would just appreciate anything, as it were? For me, what I always look forward to personally is Christmas dinner. That's the bit I personally enjoy. And nowadays, of course, seeing my nephews open their presents. Because they are very good boys. $72,500. I'll wait till I get to about 80k before I buy the cow pen portable, just because then maybe OC or better, maybe PC or a better phone. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like a good plan. I'm sure anything that your parents do will be great for you. So that sounds pretty good. I'd have thought if they'd done anything for you, it would have been a phone upgrade though, rather than a PC. What do I know? You want to get into doing streaming and stuff? Oh, fair enough. If ever you do decide to do it and you need assistance with anything, Lomi, feel free to always hit me up. I can help out with any issues or anything you might need to be having done. I did actually help Leo the other day. He ran into a bit of a problem. Luckily it had a simple solution, but I can always offer my support. $75.5. Remember, the cow pen's not going to be exactly 75 anyway, because it adds a little to the cost based on the land a little bit due to inclines and stuff, because it then accounts for the terraforming behind it, underneath it, which is another reason why I want to go to about 80k. Can we cook the chicken? They are purely egg-laying chickens. We cannot cook them. I don't actually know what happens when they come of age. I don't think you could just, like, it's not like this game features like a slaughterhouse or anything. Or specifically battery chickens. I also don't have any mods, nor did I see any mods that could do that. So, fortunately / unfortunately, whichever way you want to see it, no. such is not the case. Right, let's have a little look. I'll quickly mosey my way over to the area I want to do. Okay, this is the closest. So, there's grass growing everywhere, because it's going to go underneath the buildings. Let's put down the cow pen. It was a cow pasture with an automatic feeder. Where did that go? Would Peter be happy with this game? Oh, Peter's not happy with anything, let's be honest. Okay. Let's put down the cow pen. There are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. Really? Really? They don't like my bees. Well, it's for the sake of the cows. They're dissing on Uma Musume. They sure are. Annoyingly. Right, select. Sell. The cows take priority over the bees. If by the end I have to have all the bees sold, then so be it. Okay. Good, the AI worker is still working. And on plot 18, good, good. So let's try this again. Okay. Probably didn't need to walk over to here, I just like to be closer. So I can sort it out. There are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. What do you mean there's too many? There's not too many. Or are they saying that more than one animal pen is a problem? Or is it the chicken coop? Fine, whatever. Let's what are they on about? What do you mean there's too many animal pens? How dare you? Right. Okay, I have now sold an additional animal pen. There are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. What do you mean there's too many animal pens? Stop it. It literally won't let me put down another chicken pasture. So maybe... Do I have to get rid of the chicken coop? Roosters are adult male cocks. Ha 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 ha. Maybe I need to sell some animals. Honestly couldn't tell you. Select. No, hold on. Farm 100, 120 out of 120. Okay, let's try this. I don't think it was necessarily the pens. I think it was the fact that I have too many animals. Okay. There are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. What? Do I need to find a mod that talks about animal pen limits? Is that what you're forcing me to do? I need to find out where the information is for how many pens we're allowed. You'd have thought that they wouldn't make the limit like the 3 pens that I have. All I literally have is a solar farm, the chicken coop, Is it including the... Right, let's have a look here. Right. Let's save and quit real quick. I'm going to look at the mod menu. What do they mean pen limit? Is it because the mods are affecting it maybe? Right, let's have a quick look here. Downloadable content. I said we're going to have cows here today by hook or by crook, and I'm damn well doing it. Okay, this is just how they look. Maybe I should search. Pen. Let's have a look. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Open chicken coop. Alright, let's see here. If I type limit. No. A farming hero suit. What? Can't see anything in amongst here that's going to be any good. I might just have to bite the bullet and maybe try selling the whole chicken coop. If I have to sell the whole chicken coop to get cows in, that's what I need to do, you know. I'm saying that the cows take priority. Maybe because it says 45 on the cow pen. If I try setting down to 75 chickens, so I've deleted some of the bee stuff. Let's try setting, I don't know, 20 of these ones. I think I have literally one rooster. So 20 of these ones. 60 out of 120. Right, try now. Again, I apologise for this. This is unfortunately necessary. There are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. Are you really telling me I have to sell the stuff? Okay, I can only rename that. Maybe I need to get rid of the chickens inside this entirely. Right, okay. New plan. Sell all chickens. Hello, Nickel. Nice to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been enjoying your weekend so far. Nice to have you here. I'm currently trying to work out why I can't put down more cow pens, so I'm coming up with a new strategy. It's called Sell the Chickens. Okay. Now, let's move this pallet away in case it does any funny business. I'll see about selling the... Yeah, I know, I'm as confused as you are right now, Nickel. I literally only have like a couple bee huts and a chicken coop, and it's saying there are too many pens, which honestly I call pure BS-ery on. Sell? Try again. Please don't tell me. Oh, that's another object. Okay, it's not saying anything about the cow pens. Nice, nice, nice. So we can get cows. Apparently I can put the cow pen here, which overlaps with the neighbouring farm. Okay. No, let's go. Cool game. To be fair, Farm Sim's always been a good one. Okay. Brilliant. We now have cows. Should we just go Holstein cows? I feel like Holstein cows is just like the standard. Do I get them at 12 months or at 0 months? Let's get them at 12 months. Let's go for the 1100. Then we'll go 20 cows? No. What would you rather see? A different species of cow? We could do a few of different species of cow, but I would have thought keeping it the same would make sense. Honestly. We can go like brown Swiss. Yeah, what's the no to? What's the objection for, Nickel? Having the Holstein cows or just something else? Join the group. What group? Let's just do Holstein cows. Sounds like a plan. Worker? Thank you. Multiply? What do you mean multiply? In what sense? But here we go, here's the cows. Oh, you want us to do multiplayer together? We can do multiplayer together. I need to set up a proper multiplayer lobby. So let's I'll save this real quick. We'll put on a farm with no mods. Let's do a, because I was going to set this up before and I never actually did properly. I'll create a game. Let's go farm manager. Let's go Elm Tree. Deselect all mods. You don't have tablets. But do you not have the game? I'm confused, Nickel. Sorry. I also needed to change the name settings and stuff. Wow. What am I meant to... Do you have Farm Sim 22 to join in, or are you asking about something else? I'm more than happy to play together. That's not my issue in any sense. I just need to understand what you're asking of me. If you'd be able to clarify, that would be most appreciated. You do not have tablet. Okay, you don't need tablet. The game's on console, and it's cross-platform with PC. If you have Farm Sim 22. But until you let me know properly otherwise, if you've got Farm Sim 22 and you have it on console or on PC, let me know. The game does feature crossplay. Yeah. Also, 7 o'clock already. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Okay, Doge's fed. Let's replace the workers on. This is nearly done, so I'll be able to take this tractor, fill up the tanker and go deal with the cows. It said cows eat grass in this game. They should also eat total mixed rations, right? Let's figure out the food. You have Farming Simulator 25. Ah, we can't play together, Nickel. This is 22. Unfortunately, I don't have 25. While the game has crossplay, you can't play a different version of Farming Simulator with someone else with a different version of Farming Simulator. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, just out of purely circumstantial, we would not be able to play together. Disappointingly. It's not much. Well, I might get Farm Sim 25 at some point, but not yet. I've been getting quite a few games recently, Nickel. I'm putting a bit of a halt on it, regardless of how much a game costs. I'm trying not to pick up too many games recently, just because I have picked up a few. But also, I hate to be so blunt with it. Now, I'm not asking you to download it, Nickel. Don't worry about getting Farm Sim 22, because I'm probably going to end this stream right now, not right now, soon anyway, so there's no pressures, okay? Please don't feel any stressful pressure. It's okay. But there'll be another time with other games. Don't feel like you have to do anything in particular, alright? Like I say, don't panic about it. We can, if you happen to be around another day, there'll be a time where we'll play. It was only 10 minutes, Tony. You could have talked ages ago. I even told you earlier you could talk. So finally you can talk. Well, you asked for the timeout, Tony. I did exactly as requested. I merely adhered to the rules request. Richard Pole arrives to 8 with your niece. Oh, lovely. Good stuff. Also, I'm a little bit annoyed now because I deleted the chicken coop, but I still have chicken feed. Someone said Farming Sim 26 is coming soon. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be Farming Sim 27, Nickel. Because they're going to go back to the odd numbers, because it's always been odd numbers, but the pandemic put a damper on 21, which is why there was Farm Sim 22. But they made Farm Sim 25, so now the next one's going to be Farm Sim 27. I wonder if the cows will eat this. Probably not. I'll probably need to rebuy a chicken coop later with more money. But I was just determined for us to get the cows in, so mission success. No, don't fall over. Right, let's bring this further to the ground for more stability. I don't think this will feed the cows, and Betty certainly either needs specifically grass or total mixed rations. But it's worth a try. I did like the fact that they automatically put grass into the pen, despite the fact that I grew grass onto it. Yeah, I don't think I can feed them with this. That's a shame. Oh well, I tried. I'll still keep the box of chicken feed just for when I inevitably re-get chickens. You can play Farm Sim 22 on phone? Really? That's incredible. I wouldn't have thought you could do that. But as I say, Nickel, please don't stress yourself out, because I'll probably be ending stream very soon. But you're always welcome to. If ever you play, for instance, there's a simulator game I play sometimes on Saturdays or other times of the week called Supermarket Together. That's a fun game where we sort of all, where other people come and join me. I'll be playing Roblox probably tomorrow. I'm currently thinking. There'll be a totally accurate battle simulator campaign I make from scratch for Christmas as well. So there'll be other things for you to be able to join me in at a future time. Yeah, let's just push them off. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here, boxers, nobody asked. Now I'll pick that one up and probably sort that out soon. You know what? I've completed today's objective. We have cows now. At what cost? The chicken coop. Where are the players? Well, people aren't here today, Nickel. This is more of my solo farm. But like I say, for other games, other people will be by for another time. But for now, the players is me. Oh, okay. That didn't move the box as I hoped. That's okay. I can always just push it out of the way. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to end today's stream here and now. Cows are required, again, at the cost of the chickens, but that will be sorted, I'm sure, at a later point. So yeah, shout outs and thanks to everyone for coming by. Tomorrow's stream, as I say, will likely be Roblox, and then from there we'll see. But peace and love all, and catch you soon.